Anyway, hello, welcome to Warhammer 2 Total War Estalia. We're just looking through some mods. So, last time, we were posed to attack Skavenblight. We have this army Len not sitting outside Magritta, but we have our buddies there to deal with them. We also have a hero of exploring Lustria. We're currently able to have a look at the Amazons over here. We're just looking for areas where I might want to land an army. Temple of Kara seems like a good decision. A good choice. It's a port. And all that, and we can position ourselves quite nicely there. Actually, I'm just looking at this. Pox Marsh is owned by the Awakened, so the Flying Scimitar faction is no longer there. Led by the Golden Magus. An Arabian faction. But yeah, Skavenblight. There's Garrot in there. Bunch of warp grinders, clan rats. Our armies here are repairing. I've put these two armies as the ones I'm going to attack with. Lupio Sunscryer is actually going back to Magritta. Because part of the reason for this is Lupio Sunscryer, though he is a very good lord, he's very good as a economy lord because he gets this plus 30% tax rate increase. Plus 12% also because of Tollkeeper. So he's giving me an extra 2,000, and if I move him out of my territory, my income just drops. So I would prefer to have the income to stay positive, then move him out and suffer from, suffer from a deficit. We've got 3 turns until the foundry's made. I'm going to get some more mortars, I think. We have 2 mortars there. 2 mortars get recruiting here. We see also a nice close-up now of the Royal Guard's new unit card. It's very nice. It matches the adventurers very nicely, as well as the Montante's swordsman. Does kind of stand out amongst these spearmen, swordsmen, and all that. Also, the Black Watch one could possibly be updated a little bit. Pikemen's look pretty nice. The way that one's taken, that looks similar to how this is done, even though this is a screenshot. Anyway. Yeah, that's very nice. They've also had a unit update. I might recruit one just so that we can have a look at them. Not that I'm going to really be able to call out the differences. I think it's the armor was changed slightly. Their breastplates was changed, I think. As well as their leg armor or something. Okay, so if we move you to here. And you can encamp. Yep, that's fine. You're getting mortars. I'm just going to get a lot of mortars. So that we can blow the Skaven apart. The more of them we get rid of in a bombardment, the less we have to deal with in melee. It's a shame we don't have our steel rain mortars. We got Lucrezia, finally! Yes, we did! Last time, we actually confederated with Tabaro, and we got Lucrezia as a lord. Even went through all of her abilities and all that. She's got a lot of bonuses which buff other lords or heroes. She can give other lords and heroes poisoned attacks for the battle, as well as increasing their stats, with a slight chance of dealing damage to them. She's also got a few diplomatic paths she can take with, depending on her husband, from different areas. Though that was already decided by the AI. They got the one for Magritta. So we don't get to choose with that. Yeah. She also gets rather nice armor piercing with a stiletto dagger. But we don't have that yet either. Need to get the one button respec mod? Maybe. I'm not that fussed by having to deal with how the AI has built the lords. I know it can be annoying, you know, they're like, oh, you put your skills into such and such, and, you know, I wouldn't do that, but, eh. Okay. We've got Dino Belladonna back. That's another thing also, because we confederated, we actually got 2 lords, which we wouldn't normally get. Though both of them are currently out of our armies. We got these Egido Landini and Dino Belladonna, who are both merchant princes, which are lords Tylia get, not Estalia. And they give, like, economic bonuses, which they're quite nice. It might be nice if Estalia got a more unique type of lord, like a merchant prince, like a... I don't know, Conquistador Lord or something like that. Royal Guard Lord. Anyway, move into Magritta. Annie Sawyer. Charlie Jenkin. They are sailing towards us. Because we're at war with Sartosa. Can I confederate with you? Nope. You're actually lowering. Why? Ruler's prejudice, Estalia. That might be because of Lucrezia. And you're actually kind of willing to join my confederation. Marina the Wise teaches us caution. This is such a time. Military alliance then. Border Princes had a nice empire before. They owned both of these and Ackendorf. However, due to something, they lost them all. So now Border Princes is just Myrmidons. Gashnag and Valmir. Anyway. I'm going to go to here. And raid. And go here. And squeeze around.
I know the way.
Here we go.
Fortune favors you.
And raid.
The council is disappointed.
To the provinces?
Lupio, you can't get anything because you force marched in there. Albrecht de Bordello, you are fine. Please hang around there some more. Faye Enchantress, could you get rid of this army? I can't actually tell you to attack them. Why not?
The decks of the river have not tasted blood in a while.
Oh. They need their sippy cup. Why can't I tell you to attack that army? No, I don't know. You should be able to. Lucrezia, her husband's skill. Yeah. This as a recap. The 8th husband, and then you can choose either to get diplomatic relations with Tabaro and Tylia, which I suppose maybe if you play as her, she starts somewhere else. Prince of Magritta, which is the one the AI got. Prince of Bubali. That actually does benefit us. Minus 10% recruitment cost for infantry units, all armies. This one would be income from trade tariffs plus 15%, or free market, which is just diplomatic relations, smaller ones with Southern Realms, Bretonnia, and Empire. And she's also a Lore of Death caster, which is quite nice. Gets a warhorse. Vial of Poison, Potion of Pavona, Lucrezia's Kiss, Poisoned Stiletto, so on. Okay. Entered. Oh, I didn't move my hero. Alejandro. No. Ugh. He's just sitting outside of Tlansla. Are we at war with the Greenskins? Oh, Infect Decay. Belquint Masqueak. I kind of wish there was more names for the Skaven. Keep saying the same ones over and over again. And it irritates me to no end that you get, like, pestilent sounding names on engineers and so on. Oh well. We're not at war with the Dread Fleet, so I'm not too worried about that. Like, Infect Decay there on an assassin. Like, that doesn't make sense. It should be called, like, Squeak Shadow or something. Lustria the Jungler. Junglia? That just like Lustria the Young? Oh no, it's French and not German. That's Junger, I think. Okay. Yep. Are you Savage Orcs? Okay, you're not part of the Blue Vipers. No, we're not at war with Blue Vipers. You're just the random armies popping up. Go down here. Okay, you just went across the river. If you say so. Okay, you've both landed there. You're probably going to attack Tabaro, aren't you? You're within range of Tabaro if you force march. What's your armies made up of? Depth guards, zombie pirates, handguns, bloated corpses, and water. Depth guard, Sartosa Free Company, zombie pirate, deckhand mobs. Handguns, hand cannons, bloated corpses, and a carronade. Black Watch. 3 turns to recruit them. Sitting in a shade of grey between Order of the Eagle and the Estalian Inquisition, the Black Watch is made of the most fanatical and stubborn among knightly aristocracy. I think they're like souped up halberdiers? Let's see. They're in the smaller squad. They have much higher armor. Yeah. That's including... I believe that would be including a research, this one. Local steel, which gives them plus 10 armor for heavy armored units. So they would normally have 110, but they got 120 now. So yeah, compared to the halberdiers, that's much higher. They have 5 more leadership. 2 less speed, 2 less melee attack, 2 less melee defense. 5 more weapon strength, and also 6 more charge bonus. And they've also got charge defense versus large and immune to psychology. Weapon damage 9, armor piercing 26, bonus versus large 19. So 9, 26, 19. 8, 22, 16. Yep, higher overall. Also, do you have expert charge defense? Charge defense versus large. What's that? When bracing, the unit negates the charge bonus of any large attacker. When bracing, this unit negates the charge bonus of any attacker. Embracing this unit negates the charge bonus of any large attacker. Wouldn't halberds have charge defense versus large? That's not... That's... Wait. Expert charge defense. So that's... that's any attacker. Okay. So wouldn't these have charge defense versus all? Is that charged? Is expert charge defense versus all? What do the pikes have? Yeah, they've got expert charge defense. I'd kind of expect the Blackwatch to have charge defense versus expert charge defense, since they got halberds. Yeah. I mean, it's not like you really need it. You've got pikemen to receive charges with them. And off the top of my head, I don't remember exactly how the whole charge defense system works out. Get you... Get handguns and get a mortar. Go.
I have seen your heart.
Okay, what have we got? Eshin Triads. Great!
The lady is with you.
My order agrees.
You... Go and attack Skavenblight.
You are judged.
What would you have of me?
Okay, this is going to be kind of a nasty battle, because they've got the full garrison there as well. And their garrison's pretty nasty. They've got a Plague Priest, Warlock Engineer, 2 Plague Monk Sense Bearers, Storm Vermin, 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 Hellbirds, Gutter Runner Slingers, Poison Wing Globadiers, and 2 Rat Ogres. So, yeah. That's a lot of rats.
Judgment is dead.
I'm kind of tempted to attack them because they might be easier to defeat while they're in the walls. Because they'll be all in the one place. And we could just mortar them. Rather than having to fight them on the field where they're going to be actively charging us. Disable that mod, I wonder if it was the cause. Well, I hope it works. What's the Skavenblight map look like? It's just a generic battle map, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, that's different. When was it changed? I didn't realize that Skavenblight had a unique map. It's got 3 capture locations on it too. Neat. Well, we'll definitely have a look at that. Yeah, I'm probably just going to attack the settlement as is. We don't have any wall destroyers. But we can just sort of break down the gates and push through there after we've shelled them enough. They don't have that much. They don't really have any ranged. I mean, they've got their Gutter Runner Slingers and their Poison Wing Globadiers. But they're short range. Skaven don't have... They don't have Jezzails. Not that their Jezzails could go up on the walls anyway. So... Ugh. Attacking Skaven. At least they don't have walls and warp bombs. Dealing with warp bombs as the Empire. I think when I attacked Skavenblight as the Empire one time, I just built armies of flagellants so I could wear them down through sheer stubbornness. Because my guys wouldn't run away, so I just throw them at the enemy, and you know, no matter how many casualties I took, there was just more of them. I've been tempted to do a campaign as the Empire where you just play as like Volkmar the Grim and build nothing but flagellants. It'd be very samey. Like the trolls, except your units wouldn't run away. How many flagellants would it take to take down a Chaos army? Okay, I wonder what... I'm eager to look at this map. I haven't seen this one. And I was hoping for that they'd add a map for Skavenblight. There is kind of a base game map for Skavenblight. It's one of the generic Skaven Skaven, like, siege maps. Is this a unique one? I suppose it is. I was expecting it to be above ground, so that you can see the big spire. What a miss. Also, you can see the big tower with the bell on it. Because I was saying one of the maps above ground has a big tower in the distance, and that is pretty much Skavenblight. Okay, okay. And yeah, that's the edge of the map there. Well, it's suitably chaotic. Oh, look at that! They've got little like wagon tracks everywhere. So much just gizmos and gadgets everywhere. Oh, there's a big bell. And it's shooting lightning everywhere. Warren's holes. Skaven places are so chaotic. I mean, look at that! It looks like a roller coaster. It doesn't look like a minecart track at all. How do they not fall off the track? Well, I mean, you know, they would fall off the track. I like that. That's actually an idea for the Skaven maps to have. You just have like this long track going around. It's just massive roller coaster. I'm thinking of Skaven Coaster, like Roller Coaster Tycoon, but you're playing as Skaven. Okay, oh, there's some trees under here. Hey, there's some leaves on the trees. And there's these mushrooms. Which the textures on the mushrooms have always been weirdly bugged for me. It's like the game's calling different textures for them. I don't know what the cause of that is. It's weird. Should look like this. Eh. Oh well. Okay, so we've got a tower there, a tower there. There's 2 towers here. Might be better to attack here. There's only 2 towers. As opposed to 3 here, 2 over there. What happens if we go up? Can we get above the map here? Here I am trying to break the map. Yeah, you can just see outside there. Anyway, is there anything over here? Pardon me. A little bit of stuff. Yeah, might be good to have a rock there to hide that. Okay, okay, fine. Fine. I'll stop. Sneaking around a map. So the Kreti is coming in over here. We can put you here, behind this rock. And there we go. I wonder where Pizarro's Lost Company's detachment's going to appear. Okay, now handguns. And you. And you. And you. I forgot you. But we're going to want to keep some of you back here to protect the mortar crew. So there we go. Okay. They're shooting lightning bolts, warp lightning bolts. Attack them. Zap. Ow. Go there. Mortars, come over here. You're part of Mortar Squad 3. You position yourselves there. That sounds nasty. It is nasty. Oh, there's Pizarro's lost. Unit detachment. Okay. Oh, Mukhtar's there. Do you have Ikit Claw? I don't think you do. Unless he recovered and popped into the army over the next turn. Your lord is over here. Clan rats, storm vermin, garrot, gracie, and plague. Okay, no. Cool. We don't have to deal with Ikit Claw. Oh, there's some Skaven. Where's our units? Because we haven't had a look at some of them. There's Anaconda's Amazons. They look pretty cool. The jungle get-up. The flowers have the have a bit of a square around them. The alpha channeling on them isn't perhaps working as well as it should. Here I am being picky again. I like the skull paint they have. That's nice. They have the a mixture of swords and clubs from the lizardmen, Makuhittles. Did they have Makuhittle strike? Let me see. Oh, that's a... no they don't, actually. I wonder whether that would be something which they could have. I mean, they're not... The, Amazonian faction have a unit which has Makuhittle strike, which stuns units when they hit them. They're not the same as these, though. These are specifically dual sword infantry, the other ones are base infantry, I think, so there is a difference there. Issue there with, yeah, this thing here is solid. It's capturing my camera and putting it all the way up in the air. It's a bit irritating. Okay. Halberds. Attack that. Anything else we need to have a look at? Our adventurers. Damn it. Come on. Get. Where are they? That is kind of annoying. Okay, we'll just wait for them to get into a better position. Mace has a much higher chance of stunning than a sword. Well, yeah. As I said, it's an ability a unit of the Amazons have in the OVN Lost Factions mod. But it's a specific unit, and Anaconda's Amazons are perhaps not the same unit, if that makes sense. So they might not necessarily have that ability. Okay. Just shoot these gutter runners. Oh. Lucrezia. Cast that on him. Pikes, attack that. Okay. Okay. I mean, if we can scare them away from towers, then they'll be able to, stop attacking me. Okay. Ow. Wow, they're just using all of their... menace from below shots on me, aren't they, there? Okay, yeah, I don't know. Attack that wall. Did you break down the gate? No, you didn't. Mortars aren't exactly what I'd like to use against the walls, but... no. Pain. Attack the poison-winged globadiers. You hear that? It's the sound of artillery. Shoot those gutter runners. It's actually kind of easy to shoot the Skaven off the walls. They don't have crenellations. Or they have them, but they break off when we shot the walls, so... we don't have to worry about it. They can't actually protect their troops from it. Protect their troops from, from our ranged attacks. Can you just, like, move through the gate now? Since the gate's wide open. Hold, men. Damn it. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, mortars, stop firing. Well, break through that wall. There we go. Okay. Attack those Eshin Triad. Everyone's got flaming attacks to deal with them. Lucrezia. Well, we're dealing with them pretty nicely. Okay, where's the nasty thing? Attack them. Ow! Ow! That's an assassin. Warlock engineer.
Charge! Quickly! At speed! Yes, sir, quickly! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Okay, get up there.
Sigmar commands!
Do we have any more units here?
Spearman!
You.
Sigmar guides us! Swordsman!
Okay, mortars.
Out of the way!
Get in there.
Missiles ready! Attack! Take the ground! For the Emperor! Moving now! Crossbowmen! Yes, General! Take position! War! Let's have ya! Swordsmen! Sigmar calls! Battle awaits!
It was that assassin. Where is he? He like disappeared. Is he up on the walls?
Should we run, please? By Ulrich's wrath, take position! What do you mean?
Get out here.
Sigmar
Al Mukhtar's desert dogs. You need to get in here. We're running out of infantry quite badly. Ah.
Outriders! Taking position! Sigmar!
Get that assassin. And kill that warlock also.
Heldenhammer! The Heldenhammer! The Empire ensures! March!
Okay, move up to there.
Swordsman!
No, 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 no.
Yes, my lord!
Drop your mortars. Run. You're getting attacked from behind. Lucrezia. Break them.
Show us the foe! At your service!
Hey! Wavering.
Serve the Emperor! Crossbowmen!
And... I mean, if we win this, I'm not too concerned about however many casualties we take. I smell failure.
Spearmen! Like Almaraz! Show us
What are you getting hit by? Oh, Ashen Triads. Oh, the, plague. Not the plague, the, what's it called?
take the ground!
Wow, they recovered with that few left. There we go. That'd probably been enough to break them. Yep.
Outriders!
Hello.
Now!
Charge!
War!
Okay.
Go! Go!
What a mess all this is. And there's still all this. However, they don't have any artillery.
Ready for war! Ready for war!
Okay, stop firing. Mortars.
Take the ground! For the twin-tailed comet! Mortar! For the twin-tailed
Man your mortars again.
witch hunter! By Ulrich's wrath!
Are we like shooting our own guys? Stop that. Stop that. Okay, well we have a foothold. You and you and you. Got you. Okay, so I am going to put the mortars where? About there. Move you guys up to there. You to there. 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 Like that. You can position yourselves up there. You can position yourselves there. You two have run out of ammunition, so you can hold there as well. And you can position yourselves there. There we go. And we're just going to have to shell them from a distance. Use the spells! I will be using the spells. I was holding off on using the spells for this. Because Doom and Darkness upgraded is going to be a big help with this. We don't have too much ammunition with our mortars left. Okay, what's the best thing to hit? Oh, look. Plague Monk Censer Bearers. Lovely. Also, all the warp grinders. Slaves. Land rats. Storm vermin. Rat ogres. If there's any Eshin triads there, I can't see them. Okay, attack that. Attack those. And you can attack that. There we go. This will probably incentivize them to attack me. Attack there. Yow! If only they'll steal Ray Mortars. From the Greybeard's Prospectus. Oh, it'd be great. Boom. Actually, just shoot this one squad. And then we'll just, like, move from squad to squad. Ah! Okay. This one now. Just a light bombardment. Oh, they're clan rats. Don't worry about them. Shoot those guys. They're storm vermin. They're much better. Well. Hey, they're moving. They're clumping together. Foolish Skaven. If I had some cannons, this would be great. We could just wipe out ranks of them, but... Elskarsnik builds army with 12 goblins and then recruits another lord to just basically the same thing. Skarsnik. This is why I have the mod which adds the extra units for the greenskins, because it really fleshes out the goblin armies. So you can have, well, at least more variety of goblins than just goblins and night goblins. Why are you attacking over there? Splat! There it gets so excited. Attack those storm vermin now. You've got it too, but you've destroyed 2 of his settlements. Oh, okay. He doesn't have any buildings to recruit other units with.
For Heldenhammer! Soldiers of the Empire! Detachments move! Fire all
Well, you ran out of shot,
moving!
so you can join up there.
Elevate cannon!
Did your cannons all explode? No, they didn't.
For Heldenhammer! Detachments move! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Okay,
Go!
who said retreat? Ah!
To battle! The Empire endures! Spearmen! Move
Anyone which retreat doesn't get pay. How's that? How do you like them?
battle! Quick march!
Thingies.
To us the foe! We are Sigmar's heirs! The Empire endures! Crossbowmen!
There is these guys over here. And these guys. And these ones. Land rats, storm vermin.
Understood!
Hmm.
The Empire endures! Moving for the twin-tailed comet! At speed! Missiles
Go there.
ready!
You go there.
Armed and ready!
You go there.
Out!
Hold up.
No lingering! Formation! March! Awaiting orders!
Brace.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
If my halberds, if my pikes had had high numbers,
The Empire endures!
I would definitely use them, preferably to my other units, but I don't.
We are ready!
Uh-oh. Rat ogres.
Spearmen! Moving now! Formation! March! For the twin-tailed comet!
Attack those rat ogres. That's what you're for. Poke them. They don't have that much. They don't have any armor, so they can't stand up against a solid line.
Ready for war! Charge!
There we go. Yeah. Rat ogres should really have no armor. They didn't have any on the tabletop. But they have got a little. I suppose just natural toughness. Charge in. Okay, could you shoot one of them? Bring down a rat ogre. Pow! Well, you shot one. It wasn't enough to kill him, however. Ah! They just like bumped into us. Pow! Ow! Roar! Come on, like... Stab it in the heart or something. Poke! Poke! Poke. I don't think they're dead. You probably shouldn't have stopped attacking them. Oh yeah! It's just ah. Hey, there you go. You shot one and took him down. Bunch of Skaven coming. Hold up. Go like that. Where's Anaconda's Amazons? Oh, did they flee? Oh, they actually fled. Well. You get in there, pirates. It's the fat. The fattest rat ogres. Come on. Do some accusing. You're not really using a rapier in the way you should be, but... Who am I to judge? I mean, they're not using pikes in the way they should be either, but... Poink. Charge! Oh. Some more storm vermin have a joint battle against us. Royal Guard. You move up here. Here we go. Hey, let's actually have a look at the Royal Guard, because these are the units which got a update to their look. So, they're looking pretty nifty. Yeah, you can see they've got nice breastplate and this leg armor as well. I think they looked much the same as they did before, but I think the breastplates were changed so that some of them weren't. So they have a bit more of a uniform look amongst them. Do look nice. Okay. Shoot them. Bring out your muskets. Handguns. We're shooting on the side they've got shields. It's probably not the best location to shoot them. Let's try and get around behind them.
Quick march!
You talking about us?
Formation! March! Withdraw!
Hey, what are you doing?
Spearmen! No linger!
Shoot them in the back!
Hand gunners! Quickly! Spearmen!
Charge them!
No linger!
Got some more.
Awaiting orders! Moving now!
Might not be able to win this.
Sir, enact judgment!
Hey, you recovered.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Get back here.
Moving now! Yes, sir!
Uh,
Ready!
actually, what am I doing? You lot would be very useful. Because you have the, -8 leadership when you charge. Uh-oh. Oh, my royal guard.
Outriders!
We go. Broken.
Yes, sir! Quickly! Formation! March! Fight for our rights! Yes, General! Sigma! Taking position!
Right. Drop their leadership.
Might rock! For Heldenhammer! Don't give them an inch! Swordsman!
Charge them.
We are Sigmar's heirs! We are Sigmar's heirs! Take position!
Have they broken? They have. Good.
Outriders! Hand gunners!
Ah.
The Empire!
Okay. Hold the line again.
By Galvaras! The Empire endures! Limber weapons! The Empire endures! Accuse them! Yes, General!
Get up the front.
Mortar!
Ugh. And there's more.
Charge! All ranks, fire! Show us the fire! Cannons, fire!
Stop.
Spearmen! Outriders! No lingering! At speed!
Oh, just bumping into them gives them the debuff, is it? Dirty fighting. Oh no, that's dirty fighting. Okay. Can you go through here? No, you can't.
To battle!
Okay, make the clan rats flee. Oh, the clan rats actually have what's it called? Expendable. They got that research for them.
Sigmar commands!
Can we?
Sigma, preserve us! Ranged weapons ready! For Sigma, fire!
Shoot them. Ah! A bunch of the mortar shells hit this rope. Ooh. That's annoying.
Ready for war! At speed! Swordsman! Outriders! Withdraw! Swordsman! Charge! Outriders! Missile troops! Outriders!
Wow. Why is your leadership so high? Not really. Defending a victory point. Are you really? All the way over there.
Ulrich Wolves, charge with us!
Ah, where's Lucrezia? There she is. She's not really a fighter, but... Okay, stop. I'm gonna move you up here. You can cast... possibly a bunch of, drain life on Garrote.
Swordsman! We are ready! Take position! Spearmen! To us the foe! For the comet ready! Outriders! Moving now! Outriders! Very well! Awaiting orders! Prepare for combat! Retreat, run! Flee! Formation! March!
Okay.
Obey!
Shoot them.
That's an order! Now!
Well, they're broken. That's good, that's good.
Head gunners!
Stop. What's going on over here? Nah. Units fleeing. Okay, how much damage did that do to you? Not enough. Okay, Lucrezia. Wow, this battle's taking quite a while. There we go.
Head gunners!
Yeah, we might have to come back with a third army to be able to do this.
Swordsman! The Empire endures! Taking position! Quick march! Powder dry! Outriders! Spearmen! Yes, General! Losing! Swordsman!
I mean, we can break them individually. Come on, Lucrezia, don't break. There we go. Okay, go cast another spell on him.
Spearman! Swordsman! Quick march!
Ah!
Outriders! At speed! Formation!
Get over there.
Attack!
And charge them. And they're broken. Good.
Yes, sir! Quickly! To battle! Swordsman! Outriders!
Okay. Got more. If I can break and kill them individually, I will at some point because I will win at some point because the unit loss thing. Yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking of at the moment, how this is going.
What do you bid?
Though,
Moving now!
there's also the whole, you know, timer for the battle, which I have to worry about as well.
Withdraw! Swordsmen! By Ulrich's wrath! Return to duty! Missiles at the ready! For the Emperor! Go! For Heldenhammer! Ready for war! Sir! See to it! Outriders!
Warp grinders. They're going to be nasty.
Return to duty! Quick march! Quicker!
Yeah, damage over a group of units. That would be
Ulrich's wrath!
fantastic, wouldn't it?
Machine!
And there's more storm vermin. Even more storm vermin.
Sigma guides us! Accuse them!
Well, that wasn't ideal, that shot, but... Can you go over here?
Withdraw!
You can.
Missile infantry! Fight! Retreat! Sigma, preserve us! Attack! Get them! Withdraw! Swordsman! For the comet! Ready! Crossbows ready, General!
Okay, fleet. Also, just doing this, like, draining his life. No, you forgot to say the mod of this mods that was working. No, oh dear.
For the Emperor!
Okay, kill him. And 91, 93. He's broken. He's not dead, but he is fleeing. How much does an overcast of that cost?
Crossbowmen! Find your targets!
Okay. He's back. I cast another life drain on him. I'm surprised that dealt so little damage. It only dealt like 300.
Withdraw!
Hey, there we go. Broken. No, magic attack.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Witch hunter! Missiles at the ready! We obey!
No, you're not fleeing. still quite a few of them, but we did kill their lord. Oh boy. Oh, the storm vermin broke. Good. Chase them down. We need to kill as many of those as possible. Mortar crew, actually. Mortar crew. Yeah, get the mortar crew in melee. I just thought of that. Units. You know, that's like how many bodies? 90, 120, 150? The mighty charge of the mortar crew. Okay, what do they got? Rat ogres, plague monk censer bearers, clan rats over there. Yeah, but plague monk censer bearers, nasty. Uh oh, that didn't look good. You're broken. You're shattered. Break those storm vermin. There's only 3 units in your squad. But I want them broken. I don't want them to... I don't want them to, cover. Good, they're shattered. Those storm vermin there are broken. Just shatter them. Our Mukhtar's Desert Dogs are down to 3.
Yes, sir. No moving now. Retreat. Surrender.
Probably just have to kill a few of them.
We are doomed.
I could actually send you to capture a point. And there might be a unit invisible on the point which is guarding this one. Come on, there's 9 left in the squad. How many more does it have to be killed? Shattered. 7. There we go. You're already shattered. That's fine. I'm going to send you over here. 1 unit of 3 can capture a point, can't they? Use range for the plague monks since they're strong against armor. Yep. Good. Oh, you two. Yeah, they've only got 10 armor too. They actually didn't have armor on the tabletop, I don't think. Plague monks didn't either. They were all attack. There was no defense. Okay, that was just a unit fleeing off the battlefield. Crossbows go behind. So, is there something over here? There better not be like a hidden unit of Eshin assassins. Actually, this might not be enough to capture the point. It doesn't look like it is. Okay, so 3 units on the road cannot capture it. Well, forget that then. You can come back, because you still have demons on horseback, which is very nice. It was worth a try.
The army is yours, General. The accused will die. I condemn them. Ready for war. Charge. We are Sigma.
The ropes are nice on the battlefield and all that. However, they do kind of, get in the way.
Judgment is coming! Yes, quickly! None shall live!
Craziest like, must I do everything myself? Good. Rat ogres are broken.
We await your orders!
Just send a lord it can capture? Perhaps Lucrezia. My magic is completely spent, so she's not that useful, but she does give immune to psychology. You don't cause fear, you don't cause fear, you don't cause fear. So, you could actually do that. But you probably can't capture it before these clan rats get there. I think I'm just going to keep you nearby.
Reserve group!
You lot, charge them.
Swordsmen! Yes, sir! Quickly! For
Okay.
Heldenhammer!
Line up,
Sigma commands!
line up.
Speed! Taking position! Ready!
Got 10 minutes
Good! Sigma calls! Go!
to finish the battle.
Let's go!
Come on, kill those rat ogres. Actually got a rally, aren't they?
Quick march! In the name of the twin-tailed comet! For the Warhammer! Moving now!
Capture the gate. That way they won't be able to get back through it. Ow. No? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rat ogres are back. Ah!
No lingering! By Ulrich's wrath, attack! Judgment is coming! Outriders! We are Sigma's heirs!
Okay.
Formation!
Flee back.
Ready!
Where's those rat ogres? There they are.
Ready! Outriders!
Ah! Oh! They shat. Hey, victory! Oh! I'm very quiet. Oh dear, sorry about that. I forgot to turn the sound back up
Sigma calls!
what's it called? I forgot to turn the sound back up from,
Outriders!
what's it called? My voice too? Really? Is my voice low? I haven't, fiddled with the, thingy. Testing, testing. Let me just check. If anyone else is there. Mention. Suddenly gotten very quiet. Let me have a look. Hello? Anyone else is there? Mention. Suddenly gotten very quiet. That sounds a little crackly, but... Let me just reload this and... Bitrate is unstable. Oh dear. That sounds a little crackly, but... No, that sounds fine to me. How's it going? rate is unstable. Oh dear. That sounds a little crackly, but no, that sounds fine to me. Yeah, at the moment it sounds alright. I did have the game sound audio down though because of King's Quest, so the audio for the game would be a bit down, but I haven't changed my microphone. Now it went back down. Let me just keep this up, and then I will go back into the game. Unstable. Oh dear. That sounds a little crackly, but no, that sounds fine to me. That's just echo. Yeah, at the moment it sounds alright. I did have the game sound audio down though because yeah, that sounds fine. Enough of you. I'm getting confused. Okay. Pyrrhic victory. Ugh. Yeah, well, I was having audio problems. Thanks for bringing them to my attention, but I haven't modified anything apart from the desktop audio. I had that down. Thank you, because I had to turn that back up. Other than that, my microphone is the same as it's always been. It might have been a bit quiet. Maybe I was leaning away from it. Anyway. It seems like it's capturing it at the same volume as it normally is. So, any other difference? But yes. Man, jeez, after... How long was that? Jeez, that was like nearly an hour-long siege. Ugh. I haven't had something like that since Medieval 2. And those ones are mostly spent just whizzed on fast forward, waiting for your artillery to finish demolishing their walls. That was very close. But we won in the end. Skavenblight is ours. And, I don't know, to the victor spoils? What spoil? A bunch of, rat droppings and skeletons. Ugh. Yeah, it just came down to dealing with their units one at a time as they sent them out. Oh, AI. If you had charged me, you would have been able to deal with me, but you didn't. You were sitting on your capture points. To be fair, that is what the AI has always done. I had, what, 20 minutes left? I think about 10 minutes left. Something like that. Battles rarely go past 40 minutes for me. They're usually over in 20. 121, 120, 141, 9, 101, 116, 153, 24, 88, 7, 8, 31, 17, 73, 88, 52, 6, 16, 96, 92. Those adventurers. 9 kills. Group of swordsmen with 101 kills. Each of them actually killed more than their share of Skaven. Pretty good kill number. Gonna have a unit. Those swordsmen, I'll call them like, I don't know, rat catchers or something. I'm gonna have to check the other army too, because Lucrezia would have gotten quite a few kills. I'm glad I had enough magic to be able to kill Garrot there near the end. Also had that Power Stone, but I don't think that really helped me as much as I thought it would. Maybe got me... might have only got me like 2-3 more points of magic. Wasn't enough to cast another spell. Okay, and the Skavenblight map, if that's what it is. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I was expecting it to be above ground. Could do with some fixing here and there. The ropes going across the battle look nice, but they got in the way of my mortar shots, which is irritating. I think it's better to keep the avenues clear. You know, it's nice having them crossing over the streets and all that, but if they're solid and they block shot, then if it's a building, that's fine, but like rope, also some locations where the camera was being caught by other things. 41, 112, 3, 9, 17, 79, 39, 106, 48, 34, 111, 41, 114, 71, 184 for Mukhtar's, El Mukhtar's Desert Dogs. 96, 123, 80. Yeah, they did a pretty good job. 105 for Verena's Owls. Must be shooting units on the walls. Pretty good. Okay, loot and occupy.
Take steel, curse
All the money. Oh, we got the Rubric of Dark Dimensions. The spellcaster opens a vortex leading into the pit. Anything caught within it will be lost forever. It's a bound spell of the Pit of Shades, I think. And we secure Skavenblight. It's Clad Scryer, there's no more. Occupied Skavenblight. And we get a nice 12 icon 12 building settlement. Oh, all the things we can build here. Ooh, what's this? Cleansing Enterprise. The superhuman venture of cleansing the Skaven capital has begun. The surface is being purified by settlers, wizards, and priests, but they're still fighting in the tunnels. Minus 25 diplomatic relations with Skaven. Plus 5 untainted local region. Halves climate penalties, local region. Then you got reclamated city. The disinfestation is proceeding. Humans can call the settlement a livable town again, relatively free from Skaven presence. Ooh, nice. Hey, it gives us plus 10 diplomatic relations with dwarves. Plus 2 leadership fighting against Skaven. Entirely removes climate penalties, local region. What's this one? New Tylos. The doom of Kavzar is avenged. Tylos is reborn, a beacon of determination and wealth for all to see. Minus 100 diplomatic relations with Skaven. Untainted plus 12. Income from all building plus 50% all regions in this province. Wow. Plus 25% income from all buildings, all regions in adjacent provinces. Entirely removes climate penalties. Well, that's the same as the previous one. Okay. That's a pretty nice building chain there. Yeah, we'll have to build that right there. What other buildings do we have? Mercenary hub. Get paymasters, bodyguards. Barracks. Stables. I might get rid of the barracks. Basic walls. Star fort. Landed estate. Art workshops. Toll gates. Coaching inn. The coaching inn will be useful for the moment to keep public order. Keep this. We'll keep the menagerie, because that will get us... Actually, that's the wrong button, isn't it? I'm demolishing them. Do I want this mercenary hub? Capacity. Dwarven warriors. Do we get dwarven warriors as Estalia? I don't actually think we do. Oop, pardon me. Go. Yeah, I'm going to demolish that. I'm going to keep the barracks. Oh, we don't have enough for it. Damn it. All the money! No! Hmm. 4,524. You can wait on repairing a building, and the cost will go down because they will slowly build it up to near the top again, and the cost of it goes down because there's less to repair. You're more paying for it to be repaired in one turn. If you do not repair this building, it will slowly repair itself over time. But you might have to pay a small amount eventually to get it into operational form. I don't think a building will become active on its own. You'll have to sort of pay a little bit to get it
I trust no man.
workable again. Spread public order.
What would you have of me?
Lucrezia, you can get... That's one of her abilities. Lucrezia's Kiss. That would be quite useful. Yeah, sure, get that. And you can move to Tabaro. Minus 40, that's just conquest. Corruption is minus 18. Skaven corruption is going to be going down to 50%.
Tools of judgment ready.
Hugo Romero. Get Paranoia. Then we can get Inquisitorial Purge. Yeah. Now destroy the barracks. We'll keep the armorer. And I'll get... Do we want to get rid of the menagerie? Lancers, riders, noble retinue. Condottieri's own relatives, heir to the tiny knights that won the tournament at Corone. We can't get them anywhere else, so I think I'll keep that. We have the light cannons over here. Eventually. One more turn and we'll have those. So I might get rid of that building there. Yeah. Just for the moment. And I'll replace it with a temple. Ugh. Okay.
Raise Sigma.
We have that. These armies to worry about. I am going to march you into Tabaro so you get a bit more public, so you get a bit more replenishment. Ooh. And a thing. Foster independence. Get the Untainted. And we're getting classical military studies. We've already got greater rights of Myrmidia. Grand Estalian Inquisition would be nice. Also for the Untainted +5 and Public Order +1. We must get Dwarven units, actually.
Show me the accused.
Are they under here? Oh, they'll show up somewhere. Okay. It is also a uninhabitable climate, but this building chain will be changing that. It'll take a while to build, though. What's the first one? 5, 7, 9. Okay. It gets progressively more expensive each turn. But it will also make the area more habitable. I haven't actually seen that building before. And we encounter defenders of the Great Plan. Everyone except the Skaven will be pretty happy we've dealt with Skavenblight. It was quite the tough battle. Okay, what are you doing, Sartosa? Are you going to... you're raiding Tabaro, so you're probably going to be attacking Tabaro. I mean, playing as the Skaven, you just sort of realize how many other factions hate the Skaven. It's basically everyone, even Skaven. So... even Chaos kind of dislikes Skaven. Yeah, frames missing due to rendering lag, but that's just normal. This game. No dropped frames though. Wasn't my internet. Anyway. Anything happening? No. We're going to have to send our Inquisitor Lord or Lucrezia over to Lustria. All that gold. After we deal with those pirates raiding our province. Perhaps we can get Sartosa next. That'd be nice. Strict. What? Nogle's rotten Skavenblight. Skaven's power is destroyed. Yeah, a vile disease birthed by Grandfather Nurgle or one of his foul minions is sweeping across the population. We can only hope it is one of his less successful concoctions. -10 growth. Okay. Yeah, build the Shrine of Myrmidia. Also, get us an Amethyst Wizard and Light Wizard. And also Knight and Righteous Spear. And eventually the Templar of Myrmidia, which is our equivalent of the Priest of Sigmar. And yep, build the art workshops. And fields? Sure, why not?
Will be judged.
What is your behest?
Antonio. Cleanse corruption, I suppose. No, you're not over there, so get elusive.
Don't be a fool. Can't be done.
The nation calls.
I should be able to deal with that army with this, maybe? We had a cannon. Light cannons take 2 turns to recruit. Okay. And get... Royal Guard. Was it royal?
By the comet.
What would you have of me? It shall come to
Okay,
pass.
end turn. Well, not end turn. Hey!
Stranger,
You don't want to join me, Order
Sigma?
Princes?
you have a proposal?
Join
We are willing to
Confederation?
hear it.
Not in my name.
Nope.
Greetings, stranger.
Okay.
By the comet. Ready.
Oh, we're actually in positive there. Nice.
I have seen your heart.
No, I'm surrounded by fools.
The borough really doesn't have that big of a garrison.
That is forbidden.
I might have to move you out of Skavenblight to reinforce Lucrezia. I don't think we'd be able to fight that army off on our own with this and the garrison here. I mean, it's only 13.
The Empire.
Can you come and deal with them?
I trust no man.
Just for one turn. Come over here.
The lady is with you.
There we go. Stop taxing the province. Improve public order a little bit.
The Empire.
And that's fine. You
I did not sign up for this.
keep marching over there. You must be going through hell. Through the jungles. There's Teto Echo. In Saxland.
Praise Sigma.
Okay. End turn. Ugh. I wonder if the appearance of Skavenblight changes with that building. Probably not. It would be nice if it did. You could get like a city which looks like Venice or something from it instead. Oh, you both came over here. Come on, you can't do that. Hey, Bordello, could you come and help me with this? Wait, Crone dislike me? Why? They don't. just looking odd.
You have a proposal? We are willing to hear it.
Hello, what do you want, Orion? Non-aggression pact? Sure. Estalia, are you going to be sending an army over to help me with this pirate infestation I have? We see the Red Duke sneaking around somewhere. Ooh, actually, I think... Oh no, that's Baston. I thought Moussalon had taken, Montfort. But no. Or Castle Baston, but they haven't. They just have very similar colour on the map. And there we go. Hey, they're actually coming to help me.
The nation calls.
Leonardo Catrata comes to help us. He has Republican Guard, Paymaster Bodyguard, Pikemen, Pavis Crossbowmen. Very nice. They've got silver shields. And he's got 3 units of the Knights of War. The god of the dead's chosen knights provide a steady supply of settlers to populate his eternal realm. Can they just recruit those? I suppose they can. Through one of their buildings? Retinue Hall. Acropolis. Oh yeah. Unlocks recruitment of Knights of War via Renown Pool upon construction. Southern Realms only. Faction wide. Okay, cool.
Your behest?
No! I'm surrounded by fools! Can't be done!
Ready.
It gives us about even chances on that. Though I think we can hold off against them if they decide to attack us. We have so many handguns on the walls. Is Magritta a unique battle map? Actually, we wouldn't be seeing it because this would be attack outside the walls.
That is forbidden!
Can you attack? Well, I can't tell you to attack a faction you're at war with unless I'm at war with that faction myself. Seems a little...
It shall be done.
I suppose you can go into Tabaro.
I am gifted.
Necrezia.
The
You can
lady
move
wills
to
it.
here.
The lady protects me. Fortune favors you.
And
Is it time?
just
I serve the
encamp
lady.
again.
So,
I'm putting him here mostly so that he gets a bit more replenishment. Because he'll have much lower replenishment in Skavenblight. At least for a turn. And then I'll move him back again. To maintain public order there. There's Aranessa. Sartosa. Once we get rid of these, we'll probably sail over and deal with Sartosa. That's why I'm replenishing their armies and all that.
now, onwards.
Okay.
Jade Wizard.
Are you being attacked by trolls. There's Icky. We're not at war with the trolls.
The trees tell me much.
You're at war with the trolls. You're not at war with Virus.
Protector of the realm.
That army of trolls better not be coming towards us. That will be a pain. A big pain. A troll-sized pain. Oh, Lupio Sunscry gets recruiter. He's not actually recruiting units at the moment. Actually, that's interesting. He is got one unit recruiting, but it's not being recruited because he's under siege. If you're under siege and you have units queued to be recruited, does that still count as recruiting? I suppose it does, because he'd still be in the recruit stance. So you'd be able to get the recruiter, right, even if you're under siege and not actively, like, gaining units from recruiting. I need to get rid of Sartosa. I agree. You disabled those savages. Yeah, I like the idea of the mod, as I've said in the past, but I think I will. It does make the turn time quite a bit longer than it does without it. And now that I've tasted freedom from the long turn time, it's difficult to pass up. It's unfortunate, as I've said before many times. I like the idea of the mod, but something about it, I suppose, checking every faction to take it a little bit too long. This would actually be episode 5, I think. The last episode of Estalia. Let me see. Yep. But I was thinking I'd only do this for 5 episodes. It's a lot of fun. I like the Southern Realms factions. Their army lists. It's interesting having pikes and handguns and having to rely on your infantry a lot more. It is difficult to play as Estalia. I think out of the factions, Estalia is possibly the hardest to do at the beginning because you have Lance Scryer and you have Beastmen. And you have to deal with those. And then you get Sartosa and then Dreadfleet. So you get very little chance to sort of rest. At the beginning, you know, it's chasing around, dealing with Magritta and Bilbali and protecting them. And getting past that and being able to build up your settlement is tricky. Get Masters of the Sea. Sure.
Now,
What is your behest?
show me the accused. Yes.
Okay. Stance march. Go back into Skavenblight. Right men, we're returning to here. This place.
I am denied.
I know it's horrible, but
My magic
Did
is
you, like,
yours.
ambush here.
I will do as
These
you
count as
ask.
mountains. That's grassland. It's odd, it's like, this is mountains, success chance, but we can't actually move there. Yeah. Like over here would be, that's grassland? I thought that would be forest. Oh, okay. You can move to
I'm
there.
surrounded by fools. Can't
Move to
be
there.
done.
So if we
What
move
would
you
have of me?
to about here,
That is forbidden.
that might be a
I have
little bit
seen
too
your path.
close. I'm gonna move you
My
back a
path
little bit
is revealed.
and encamp again.
Now,
There we go.
seek out the heretics.
And you're fine. Public order there is alright. Got a deficit now.
Priestess of the lady. What is your behest?
Consolidate the units.
Who calls?
And these two.
The Empire. The nation calls.
You. Because you got so many kills during the Siege of Skavenblight. I'm gonna consolidate these.
Yes.
-3. One more unit. Get rid of... I don't know. Consolidate the handguns. I don't really want to. Because having 2 units of those is quite nice. I am going to... Spears.
Now,
We can get more of those at
adjustments
some
ready.
point. What's the garrison for Skavenblight like? Oh, it's about normal.
You honor me.
Okay. We're not in the red anymore. In turn. Get rid of the hero. I don't think I'd get rid of the hero. Get rid of the infantry. I think the hero is more useful in the long run. Though they are quite expensive, 260 upkeep. I mean, I could disband him and then recruit him later. So recruit him again. Let's see. Oh, we encounter Spirit of the Jungle, Nakai the Wanderer, and also Itza. Once we get rid of these damn Sartosan pirates, we'll be able to attack Sartosa. Yeah. Go. This one, then normal. 2 hours. Go for an extra half hour.
Deliver your message.
Oh, hello. Oh, it's the Greybeards. Old or Greybeard. Non-aggression pact. Sure. Servants of Fimmel need. Tax Caliphate of Araby. Oh, sure. We're trading with Caliphate of Araby, so we'll join in that. Damned Famir! Chaos worshipping scum! Oh, what's this? 12th of March. Remember, you'll give a description. Oh, well. Thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated. It encourages me to do as well as I can. It's also encouraging. It means that I'm at least being somewhat entertaining. Night Goblin migration. Oh yeah, it was mentioned actually. Let me see. Let's see. There was talk about the Chaos Dwarves being added to the OVN mod, which has been going on for a bit, but Mixu added them as an extra slot in the unlocker so that Chaos Dwarves could be added. And I think people are thinking of adding them, or Shaky Rivers is thinking of adding them to the... What's it called? Black Fortress? No, Dark Hold. Which I think is over here over here somewhere. Too far. Here, somewhere. there? Mount Greyhag? I don't actually know. There, Darkhold. Which would help a lot because even though I have, as I mentioned in the Discord, even though I have these invasion submod, you barely ever see them. They get attacked by the Dwarves and Empire too quickly. So you just sort of hear about these massive invasions of greenskins and chaos dwarves, and you never hear anything else about it because they get squished. It might be good if they're actually added to more than just one location. Because if they're going to be fighting against the dwarves, they're going to need a solid base to begin with. Or to start with. And, you know, having at least 2 settlements would probably be a good idea for that.
Don't be a fool.
Oh. Nah. Did Talia just fight them and lose their army?
I am denied.
How did they lose that? Why wasn't I dragged into the battle? I am a military allied with you.
No.
Why are your armies so weak now? Seriously, like... Okay, if Talia landed and attacked them... Or did you march over there and attack them and then march back? Or something like that? That might have been what happened. But then why did you continue the siege? I am confused. I should have been dragged into the battle if Talia attacked them, shouldn't I have been? Eh, whatever. Pardon my extreme confusion. Anyway.
By the comet.
Lucrezia, come over here.
It is
And we'll
war.
kick these bony butts. Waterlogged butts.
To the provinces.
Oh, you're recruiting. That's right.
Attack!
Do that. And then we'll just wipe you out. Stab! A very fancy stab. Wow, 99, 65, 10, 44, 30, 19. That's why I should, like... You should auto-resolve. Good lord, that many kills. The lords are good, but yeah, 44 kills. They wouldn't get 44 kills. Was that... They wiped out my mortar. Whatever. Marksman of Miragliano. We also, yeah, we got some regiments of renown. Pardon me. I'm going to send you back. We dealt with them. And I am going to get... Also, our income jumped up because Magritta is now no longer under siege. Get that. Get the mortar. And get... Pikemen. Get rid of these swordsmen. Actually, no. Get rid of the spears.
What does the
Get
Emperor bid?
3 pikemen as the front line. And get another unit of handgunners.
I see much. Making
Back.
my way.
I trust no man.
I'll find
My order
there.
agrees.
Hey, Talia.
Stranger.
You want a confederate?
I'll ignore that.
Nope.
Yes.
Border
I
princes.
am ready to parley.
You want a confederate?
I hope
No. No.
No, no! Need a better auto-resolve mod. Eh. Eh. I don't know. Let's see. El Dorado. Leadership +5 and leadership +10. Income from ports +2 and +5%. All provinces. Worthless peasants. Diplomatic relations +10 with Bretonia. Trade tax rate +5%. Local province, but public order and growth go down. The Royal Legion. Unit experience gained per turn. That's quite nice, but it increases upkeep at higher turns. Just get El Dorado to start with.
Is it time?
Okay, you're fine. Good. That's actually not repairing. No, odd. Building health isn't going up. Usually it's supposed to.
General, not in my
Move down here. Okay. Are you recruiting as many units as you can? 4. You are. Ooh, we got new regiments of renown. Let's see. Leopard Company. I want to say Leopold. Leopard. Leopard Company. Exile guardians of a sacred shrine, the leopards always send back everything they earned, taking out necessary expenses such as fine wine, silk shirts, and pasta sauce. Vespero's Vendetta. The swish of a cloak here, a twirl there, a dagger in the ribs of the bedazzled opponent. Determined, efficient, fashionable, like Vespero and his duelists. And Marksman Miragliano. Each trooper in Maximilian Demarque's company must get a bullseye on a coin at 300 paces to demonstrate their skill. It doesn't take a genius to guess what they can do in battle. Leopard Company are a unit of pikes. They have immune to psychology, expert charge defense, a push of pikes, of course. Sparrow's Vendetta. They cause fear. They have 15% missile resistance, and they're anti-infantry. And Marksman of Miragliano. 26 ammunition, 15% missile resistance, 165 range. What are the stats actually? Let's see. 15 extra armor, 8 extra leadership, plus 2 melee attack, plus 5 melee defense, plus 2 weapon strength, plus 2 ammunition, and plus 11 missile damage. Okay, what's your missile damage? 21-8. And this is 517. Oh, okay. Oh, that right. They're armed with crossbows. They're not armed with handguns. So they're more of a crossbow. You know, I keep thinking that's a handgun they're holding there. So it'd be better to compare them against crossbows. Let's see. 15 extra armor. 9. Plus 4, plus 5, plus 2. I know it says minus, but because I'm hovering over the crossbow, I'm reading it backwards. Plus 2 ammunition, plus 5 extra range, and plus 10 missile damage. Okay. 21-8. And these have 18 and 6. Okay, cool. So they are a bit better. Get Leopard Company. Oh, and we will get... Go up to get the Grand Estalian Inquisition. What's this? Abroad, the long hand of Mobidia. We shouldn't let the Imperial Orders get into the idea of independence. Independence there needs a E after the D. It's got an I. They were born here, they will return here, and know who's in charge. Unlocks 2 of the following units in a renowned pool, replenishing randomly across 15 turns. Knights of the Blazing Sun. Neat. Okay. And we'll go up to get Grand Estalian Inquisition. End turn. Also, there's a screenshot. Ruvian channel. Okay, is this for the start position of the Dorf McDorfy. This Chaos Dwarfs. Apparently they start in Lothern. What is this? Ooh, here's another one. Crom the Manslayer. Hey, Chaos Dwarves, and they're at Ash Ridge Mountain. Is that? No, that's a Chaos faction. Chaos Dwarfs. Well, it's not finished yet, probably. First pick of the Chorfs. Neat. Nice work. Cool. Oh boy, if that comes out before in short time, I'm going to be sorely tempted to start a Chaos Dwarf campaign. What's this? Also, Southland's naval routes. Oh, is this for Sudenburg to be able to trade as well as Yes. Yeah. Okay. So this is a mod called Southland's Naval Routes by an Indel. Hey, I think that's the same person who did a bunch of the other mods which I've got. The those savages and all that. Which adds sea routes. And it's got a picture. Your ship unfurls its sails and prepares for the long journey around the Southlands. The ship captain approaches you and wonders about your destination as the men are ready and the supplies gathered. You can sail to Sudenburg or sail to the Sea of Serpents. Okay. So it's just like you go near the edge of the map and it comes up with a event which allows you to teleport your army into the small ocean near Sudenburg or the ocean over in the Sea of Serpents, which is where Malice Darkblade starts. Where you can do nothing and turn back. That's pretty nice. That's also similar to how Empire Total War worked, slightly.
Require magic?
Empire Total War's maps were congruous for the most part. But there was some parts of the map I think you had to like move your ship to and it would move it to a smaller map or something like that, I think. For some of the trade locations, I think around the Horn of Africa and the areas around Indonesia, I think. Now, the Elder of the Moot requests audience with the Emperor. Well, we're not the Emperor. Vampire counts, sure. Grants a halfling's request. Beastmen! Oh, it's Malagor. Lucrezia can go back to Tabaro. Be getting a cannon here. You can get another unit of handgunners. Get some 1-ton test swordsmen. We haven't seen those yet. And I would kind of like another cannon. Don't have enough money. Money! And a mortar. Oh, what's this? Hold on. Oh. What's happened? Okay. My mouse had been captured by something. That was weird. Get elusive.
Who calls?
There's a Skaven mousetrap. Hey!
Have a proposal?
Joint Confederation?
Willing to hear.
Disagree with that.
No!
All right.
No, sir.
Greetings, stranger.
Join Confederation. Join war. The Bloody Hands. No. I'm sorry, but no. That's all Bloody Hands. Okay. You've actually got quite a few greenskins on your border. Over there. Hey! Cleansing Enterprise! Untainted. +5. 8. Okay, are we trading with Marienburg? No, we're not.
Come in peace.
Not aggression pact.
Empire's blessings, yes.
Anyone else? Trading with Slothern. Not trading with Illyrian or Safari, but I don't really want to. Trading with Corone. Bordelot. Chevaliers, Deleoness. Fine. Okay. That's all the major factions I'd want to trade with. You're getting that.
The nation calls.
You're still replenishing,
I
but
have
with that
returned.
building, the uninhabitable climate's penalty has been halved, even though it doesn't show up. The building would be having that effect, which is quite nice. So we're going to be getting more public order there. Buildings are going to be repaired faster and all that, so. Or, you know. Whatever the penalties for the uninhabitable climate are, they're going to be halved. Managed to cut your mod list from 147 mods to 174 mods to 170. Wasn't 160 earlier? I don't know what mods to cut. All of them are great. Oh dear. And I don't really have... You don't have many mods that could be cut. A lot of your mods are roster mods and required. A lot are Cataph and mixing mods. Well, many of their mods are pretty much... They're very good. And sort of, how would you... I can't imagine really playing without them now.
You have a
hello.
proposal? We are willing to hear it.
Militia access. Oh, military access. Nope. That's fine. Carcassonne is attacking the beastmen. That's fine. I suppose you could try, like, consolidating the mods. I saw a few people saying that they were consolidating some of the mods into each other. I wouldn't know how to do that. Or which mods could be consolidated. That might make it difficult to update. I don't know what that entails. People were doing that when there was a mod limit. Or mod limit. Unintentional mod limit. During the last patch. I believe it was unintentional. Oh, Rockland declared war on the pirates of Sartosa. Okay, why? Because they're attacking me, I suppose. I better get to it if we want Sartosa. Otherwise the Empire is going to come down and take it from us. Or Tylia. Okay. Oh, Alejandro got up a level. You get specialist.
No, sir.
Move down here. Itza, Axolotl, and Supertoon are all held by Itza. Probably looks like we're not going to be getting to Sartosa. Oh well. Not Sartosa, to Lustria. Yeah, get the fields.
What is your behest? The lady is with
You can go there. You're still recruiting that.
What would you have of me?
Ready.
Yeah.
Raise Sigma.
Get. Get a unit of Royal Guards. How do they compare against adventurers? Same armor, but they don't have a shield. Slightly higher leadership. Of course, lower melee attack, defense, weapon strength, and charge bonus. Okay. Because they're, you know, also ranged. Yeah, get the Avengers. Entered. Going to go to lunch. Thank you for joining. Might need the walls upgrade on Skavenblight. Perhaps. I mean, we're not having to deal with any enemies at the moment. Since this is the last episode for Estalia. Well, much need to. But that was a pretty eventful thing. We actually had to restart it at one point because I got so badly beaten. We lost to Magritta. I would have played it if I could, continued playing it if I could have taken another settlement somewhere, as I mentioned in the past, but there wasn't one open, and I didn't have a big enough army to take one, so, oh well. It actually puts to mind me possibly playing a campaign with the random start mod. Just so that we can pick a faction and wherever we start in the world is where we play the campaign. That could be interesting. And also a massive pain. If you start in a territory which is completely uninhabitable to you. I can't imagine Wood Elves work very well as that. Wouldn't be able to recruit any units. It might restrict it. So that Wood Elves would start in forest area or something.
You have a proposal? We are willing to hear.
What do you want? Join war against Black Crag. Haven't even discovered Black Crag. Join Confederation. Nope. Oh, hello. Famir are coming across the ocean to me. I know we went to war with you, but don't you have more recent, like, closer enemies to worry about than me? I don't think that's a full stack either. It looked like it was only about 6 units. Oh, hello. Araby is destroyed. I suppose those trolls raised El Hike. That is unfortunate. That was my trade ally. Yep. Trolls now own El Hike. Well, poops. I've never really seen Araby expand too much. They tend to just sit in El Hike. They don't really go to war against the Bretonians and do anything. Large occupied settlement. Right. Trolls.
What does the Emperor bid?
Come over here.
I have seen your heart.
Come over here.
Go if you are. I will marshal the men.
The Estalian fleets
The lady.
To battle.
sail to war.
You have need of me?
Go. Actually got quite a large
Clear.
reinforcement aura.
Show me the accused.
I am ready to parley. I hope your words.
Join Confederation?
Absolutely not. Sigma.
I am ready to parley.
Join the Confederation?
Cannot.
Nope.
Damsel.
Oh yeah, we've got a income deficit now because Lupio Sunscry is no longer in Magritta. That's kind of annoying. You want to make use of your lord, but you can't really because as soon as he leaves, you just end up in a
By the comet.
big deficit. Just have to remove a lot of units from your army, I suppose. Ah.
What? Yes. They will be judged.
Get rid of them. Suppose get rid of the pikes. Adventurers. Not the rat catchers. Ah, we can't get rid of 1,000
What is
troops.
your behest?
1,000 income of troops there. Where? I just have to like sail you back because that's can't really do anything about that.
By Sigma's right. Sigma compels.
Why is that above?
Who calls?
Why is your thingy above my gritter?
What would you have of me?
That shouldn't be there. Oh, your army is a bunch of Fimgard. Nothing but Fimgard.
Your behest?
Lovely.
Ready.
I could actually march you out of Skavenblight.
I am gifted.
Okay.
The lady wills it.
You move up here.
Tools of judgment.
You move over here. There we go. That's actually putting us closer, but it's not going to be disastrous. End turn. Alejandro explores further into the jungles of Lustria. Pardon me. Oh, it performs the rite of primeval glory. That's the one which summons an army of a stack of dinosaurs. Rite of Sotek performed by Sentinels Zetti and Rite of Awakening performed by Tlaxlan. All the lizardmen are performing rites. Okay, and... Yep.
Your orders.
What's his name? Quetgar. Oxil was owned by Ita. They've managed to remove and pestilence. Right. Lupio solely back.
To the province.
Now we're in the positive again.
What does the Emperor bid?
We can't stop this
Raise
stance
Sigma.
for garrison.
Yes, a sound plan.
That was weird.
Time.
You have need of me? Fortune favors you.
It shall be done.
Okay,
I serve the lady.
Sartosa has a full stack garrison.
So,
We have a pretty good force
the Empire
to attack them with.
for Sigma.
My
We
magic
both
is
sail
yours.
down. And I suppose if Luprio's not actually going to take part in this, I can remove part of your army. Get rid of those adventurers
Yes, my lord.
to increase my income a bit.
Damsel.
Then I can probably recruit thing. At least one of them. Ah, money.
I have seen your heart.
Do we just have mortars? Oh, they're only level 4. End turn. I think I'll probably try and attack Sartosa. Then I'll call it for the stream. I should move Lupio over to Tabaro. Scourge of Cain's destroyed finally. By turn 76 or 75. Around quite a long time. I think they've actually got a legendary lord now from one of the mods which I have. I forget who it is. Let me have a look. Workshop. Described. It's under this one. Project Resurrection. It is... No? Not under this one? Is it under... Something's happened. Talia Dreadfleet. Sure. Let's see. McDo's Legendary Lords. It's under that, I think. Dark Elves. Talaris Dreadbringer. Scourge of Cain. Hey, Famia. How's it going, buddies? You have an army of Fimgard. Well, sure, we'll meet you on the high seas. With this battle, then, we might actually just end up fighting Famia. Sorry. It's getting late, and, you know, the battle takes up quite a bit of time, and I don't want to play this if I wanted to attack Sartosa. Otherwise, my armies from the auto-resolve would be too badly injured. So, either I auto-resolved, but we wouldn't be able to attack Sartosa, or I play this and we can't attack Sartosa. So, kind of a no-win situation. Oh well. This is also the legendary lord of the Fimir, Lord Murdaich. I don't know if he's actually got any unique skills or... items. Okay, so what we have to do against this? Charge defense versus large. Armor piercing. It's either Fim Guard, heavily armored. They're all armed with clubs. Ranged isn't going to help as much as normal because they're Fimir, so they have the Mist, which gives them extra missile resistance. Though we do have you, which can lower missile resistance. And apparently we're on a Bretonian island? Yeah. This is a, I'm pretty sure this is a custom map. A community done map. Pretty nice. All these little ships in the water. Fishing ships. This bigger ship. Nice docks area. Towers. Big lake with a shrine of the lady. River. And a large hill with a stone circle on it. The Shrine of the Lady over here. Can never have too many. Rather nice. Nice looking. The sun rays coming through over behind the hill there. It's like a barrow there? Some more standing stones over here. And a large tree. More barrows, perhaps? Nice little forested area. Farms. Seems like it would be quite peaceful on this place, but, you know, if you get attacked, well, there's not that much to defend you. Marauding Norskins. They might even actually overlook this place. It's quite small, but... And it's just land over there. With some trees submerged in the ground. Submerged in the water. Okay. So...
Artillery units ready.
Our mortars... Position them over here.
Spearmen
Spears...
by Ulrich's wrath.
Do this.
For Heldenhammer.
You guys go over here. Royal Guard and crossbows. You go like that.
Spearmen. The Empire endures.
Go like this.
Handgunners.
Royal Guard, you go up on this hill so you can shoot over. Crossbows, you go just down below them.
Outriders.
Our Mukhtar's Desert Dogs, you go over there.
Slay the heretics.
Go there. Lucrezia, you go here.
Outriders.
Lucrezia also has her ability now. Lucrezia's Kiss. Which we can use on... Yeah. We can't use it on anyone but our Witch Hunter. So that gives him a bonus to his stats. Should come into play when the battle starts. I hope I didn't have to wait until battle actually began to be able to use that properly. But we'll see. And... there we go. Stop. You. And there. Okay, do you have it?
Ready to hunt.
Maybe not. Oh, hang on. Imbued poison. Wait. You don't have imbued poison. And you don't have the ability there. It's shown up on Lucrezia, though. But that's her ability. That's not actually the... let's see. What else does it give? Plus 20% weapon damage, plus 20% armor piercing damage. Your weapon damage looking higher than normal? I can't tell. Maybe. But the fact that you don't have, like, poison there makes me think it didn't work in the way it was supposed to. Okay. Water's up here. Pikes here. God, it's so hilly.
Spot us the target. Crossbowmen, moving now. Spearmen.
Okay. Oh boy, so much Fim. Let's have a look at them. Fim Guard. They don't look that different from the normal Fimir, but more heavily armored. These are also bigger, I believe. Of the Fim warrior caste, only proven veterans may be elevated to guarding the upper echelons of society. From the mists, plus 22% missile resistance. Or 27. That's quite nice. We have Fimrach. Noble. Move behind. The Warlord Murday. When hoping for the fleeting fickle favor of the ruinous ones, carry a really big mace. He's actually got perfect vigor. Vanguard deployment, rage. Fear, fire resistance, missile resistance, 65%. Anti-large. Okay, well.
We are Sigma's heirs! Sigma! Crossbowman!
You know, if you guys could hurry up, that'd be great. There's the sound of dying troops over here.
Show us the boat! Go! Taking position!
Oh boy, that's not good. Ow, 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 ow.
Outriders! Taking position! To battle!
And they're all anti-large.
March as one! Formation march!
Well, this is
Withdraw!
painful.
Take the ground! No!
Yeah, you're really not going to do much against them, lads. You're large. They're anti-large.
Quick march! For Heldenhammer! We are Sigma men!
Oh, hello.
Spearman! Yes, General! Take the ground! Sigma calls! Attack! Outriders!
No wonder they felt confident in attacking us.
Weapons at the ready! Outriders! No lingering! War! To battle! Withdraw! Sigma Preserver!
Oh, you actually got your ability back. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I sort of glanced out the corner of my eye. Where's Murdoch? There he is. Ah!
Withdraw!
Ow!
The Empire endures! Yes, General!
Well, we heard some of them.
Weapons primed, sir! To battle! Quickly!
Shoot him! He's big and ugly.
Sigma preserve us! Spearman! To battle! Ah! At speed! Take the ground!
Where is he? Where is Murdoch? There he is. He.
By Ulrich's wrath! The twin-tailed comet! Form a ring of steel! Formation!
Yeah, it is.
At speed! Spearmen! Moving now! Taking position! Formation march! For Heldenhammer! Ready for war!
Rat catchers.
Quick march!
Uh oh. He.
Outriders! Sigma, preserve us! Missiles at the ready! For Heldenhammer! The Empire endures! Spearmen! Moving!
Pow, 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 pow.
Outriders!
Come on. One more. Drop him.
Ready for war! Swordsmen!
Armed and ready!
Soldiers of the Empire! Weapons at the ready! Understood! Powder dry! The Empire endures! Take the bow!
Is he dead?
Mortar! Detachments move!
We're all facing the wrong way.
Take the ground! Take the ground!
Verena's ours. You could probably shoot him.
Sigma!
Not pretty capable. Come on, there's a big guy over there with a club tail.
Our weapons are
Put a few
yours.
arrows in him. Did you get him? 34, nearly. Well, we won. 12, 10, 0. Oh. He died, but he got off the map.
Handgunners!
That's hardly,
Lingering! Swordsman!
you know,
Sir, quickly!
well, that was painful.
Sir, at speed! State troops ready! By Ulrich's wrath!
Well, what did we learn today? Femir are not really to be trifled with. Certainly not Fimgard. 110 armor, heavy missile resistance. They can just
Handgunners!
weather
For Heldenhammer!
your ranged
Ready!
and get into combat still. So, and they've got good leadership too, unlike trolls. How would you deal with that? Well, if I had more debuffing spells, that would help. To lower their armor, their weapon skill. You kind of feel like, you know, the answer for that is going to be missiles. And if I had more, I could do more, but even help it. Even pikes didn't really do too much. Because they just plow through the... Interesting. As I mentioned before, even though the Estalia, even though the Southern Realms factions have pikes, as far as I know, the pikes really are just spears. They get a bonus to their melee attack. I think it is for a short while the first time they get into combat, which is supposed to be to represent, you know, the them impaling the enemy on the ends of their pikes, but there's not a braced pikes formation like there is in Rome 2 or Attila or any of the historical games. So you don't get the same sort of wall of damage against cavalry and large units as you do in Rome 2, right? So, hello, welcome. So yeah, which is unfortunate. It would be nice if you had something like that, but pikes weren't really something in the tabletop. They were present for some factions. obviously for the Southern Realms armies. And for the, well, for the Dogs of War, specifically. They might have had a bonus versus cavalry. Units with spears had a bonus where they were able to attack in multiple ranks. The spears could reach past the people in front rank. But, yeah, the pikes don't work as they do in the historical games. They're more like super effective spears. Spears are powerful against large and escape. Yeah, they are. They're more useful to have, and their charge defense is nice to have. What I'm saying is that they don't skewer a cavalry charge like what happens in the historical games. Or like in Rome, where you can have one unit of pikes holding a bridge and just watch enemy cavalry die on contact with the pikes. And one unit of pikes is able to hold off an entire army of cavalry because pikes just slaughter them. And they're harder to hit because they have higher melee defense. Yep. We're playing with a mod which has the Southern Realms and they have pikes. So I'm sort of saying the pikes don't function as you'd think pikes do in the historical games. They function more like better spears. Don't, but they do stop the enemy cavalry from having the charge bonus. Yeah. They have the charge defense versus large. There's also the mass of the unit which comes into play there, which is something in the historical games as well. But I suppose it's more readily apparent in Warhammer, because you have like dwarves which are very heavy mass, so it's harder for them to get knocked over by a cavalry charge. But yeah, like these pikes. I mean, they did a pretty good job. 8, 5, 10. They got hurt, but they did a good job. Better than the spears. 0, 0, 0. Pardon the captives. Okay, and where are you going now? Going to attack Estalia. Lovely. They were a lot more threatening than I thought they would be. Heavy armor backed with the missile defense, which the Vermeer have, as well as the good leadership, which is a big difference as opposed to the trolls. Makes them a bigger threat.
What would you have of me?
I have to admit, I'm one lucky bastard with my voice. It's like I'm actually watching a YouTube video on one of the game channels you usually listen to. A bit surreal. Oh, well. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I tried to sound animate. I've done a fair bit of, like, I suppose, presentations over the years and also some theatre, so, you know, getting over, like, personal insecurities of performing in front of an audience would have helped there. Also, just ignoring the audience, you know, just keep on going on with it. That doesn't mean I ignore chat.
Trust no man.
It's just, you know, you don't think about people watching you. Hard to hit.
They will be judged.
And Hugo, you can get picked veterans.
You require magic?
Antonio, you can get what? Damage walls, I suppose. And Lucrezia. Yeah, Lucrezia's Kiss. I used that in the battle and it seemed maybe I have to use it during the battle. Because it didn't seem to apply the augment to the Lord as it says that it would. Potion of Pavona.
Footsteps of the lady.
You can get up to Tabaro.
The lady protects me.
Now, we're gonna have to replenish our units.
Blessed is this action.
This action is
Onwards.
blessed. Something you get by presenting. Thank you.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, what else?
Greetings, stranger.
You want to join Confederation?
Not in my
Nope.
name.
What about
Sigma-
Border Princes?
You have a proposal?
A fool's
Nope.
action.
You still don't want to. Welp. Oh well. I'm looking forward to Total War Warhammer 3. Am I? If you saw how many hours I had in these games, well, yes. Is the short answer to that. I am. I'm very happy with the series. As it's been going so far. Pretty much, I think Creative Assembly has been doing a very good job of it. You know, a few things here and there have been, you know, I think they've been learning along the way. As they have Beastmen and Wood Elves. Could have been done a bit better. The mini campaigns, you know, sure, having more units instead of mini campaigns would have been better, but everything else I've been pretty happy with. So yes, Warhammer 3. Be interested to see that, if only just for the Demons of Chaos. How they will work will be good. Also, Chaos Dwarves. It would be nice to see them represented after going so long without a army book or any type of update. Kislev also. Well, personally, I think it's going to be Demons of Chaos, Chaos Dwarves, Kislev, and Ogre Kingdoms. Ogre Kingdoms will be fun to see as well. Just armies of large, with large cavalry and large cannons and just large. Large everywhere. I think the total cost of the series is absurd. Then again, the fact that they went back to Warhammer 1 and redid the somewhat shallow Empire gameplay and fixed things like Bretonnia and Dwarves makes me not feel too mad about it. They even did it for free for the Mortal Empires campaign. Oh yeah, that's something I haven't actually seen. Because I haven't installed Warhammer 1 since Warhammer 2 came out. The Empire's whole, what's it called, update with the, you know, getting the, fealty and the marks for the various Empire factions. Was that was applied to Warhammer 1 as well? You don't think the update is on 1? Oh, okay. The game's a different system. Yep. It's in Warhammer 2. Yeah, it is. I was just thinking, I wasn't sure whether it was applied, so if it wasn't applied. At the moment, I kind of see Warhammer 1 really being not much more than just, like, a 4-faction expansion pack. Because you get the Empire, Dwarves, Orcs, and, Vampire counts. As well as, say, Beastmen if you buy them separately, Wood Elves, and also Bretonnia as an extra faction. So, for me, in Australia, it costs about $80, which is 4 times a general faction pack. So, that would be kind of reasonable. It's still quite a lot for an expansion, if you consider it that way, but... Anyway. Yes. Unfortunately, though. That will probably be the end of this Estalia campaign. This is episode 5, and I was only going to do 5 episodes of it. We'll be starting a new campaign next time, however. I'll talk a little bit more after, but I'm just going to close this up. What did we do? We successfully defended Magritta and all that from vampires. We took Skavenblight, and we're in the process of replenishing it up to new Tylos. Estalia and Border Princes are being stubborn and not wanting to confederate with me, like we confederated Tabaro. We didn't get to attack Sartosa. Mimir happened.
How should we proceed?
We were exploring Lustria. We didn't get over to Lustria, which is a bit of a shame. I thought we would actually be playing the campaign Estalia with a settlement over here and having to reinforce them back and forth, but the pirates make it so difficult to traverse the ocean. And we had so many attacks in our main province. Clan Scryer is just such a big issue to deal with. You need to get rid of them. The earlier the better. And we got rid of them by about turn 70, so probably a bit too late. But, well, they're gone now. But, yes, and also that mishap where I lost Magritta, we had to restart, and I was thinking of settling part of Ulthuan, but that didn't happen. Oh, Ulthuan's got a Chaos Cultist camp on their territory. Get on that! They're going to be stinking up the place. What's the rest of the world look like? About the same as it always does. Yeah. I think the Moot's still owned by the Moot, or the Halflings. Dwarves haven't started confederating all over the place. Xandri is owned by Tlaqua. Elhike is owned by Trolls. They just took it from Araby. I'm kind of surprised Talia hasn't taken all this. Usually if there's greenskins, I think they take Zaraxil. Border Princess lost all this very quickly. Anyway. That was fun. It's interesting playing as a faction without any of the large heavy cavalry, as easy access to the heavy cavalry as the Empire, and also more limited access to artillery and having to use like pikes and all that. We did get to see so much of the pike and handgun lines. I thought we would. They're kind of difficult to get. You have to build up your you don't not only have to get your barracks, you also have to build the armory, and that puts kind of a hefty requirement on it because the armory takes up another slot and it costs quite a bit. So, for the most part, we were playing with General Empire armies, which wasn't really too different from normal Empire. Maybe the pikes should be made available earlier. They are better than spears. Maybe they should replace spears with shields. I don't know. Because I feel for the most part we were just playing with an Empire army. With a few different units here and there. Anyway, that will be it for Warhammer 2 Total War Estalia. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you'll join me for whatever faction I end up playing as next.